Alright folks, welcome back to me falling off of fairly wide platforms by the standards of the 64. I kind of suck at controlling this dude. Just in case that we're not obvious somehow. Yeah, see, there's a handle back here. Ah, crud. That seems to be a little bit of a tight jump, actually. I'm surprised. I just don't want to accidentally, like, land in the level panel, you know? There we go. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna gather up a couple of overworld tickets real quick, and then we're gonna go check out some new level. Oh. Nice. Isn't there a... No, I might have gotten the coins that are back here earlier. I forget. Well, whatever. I believe the other one... Damn it. It got stuck. The camera got stuck on something. Oh, it's a classic N64 game trope. Hey, we get some free money in here. And, Oh, I'm sorry, is this on a timer? Or is it, like, do the right combination of inputs? It seems to be on a timer. No? Just do the right combination of inputs? Or am I only allowed a few of these? No, it is on a timer. Fuck. That's weird. There we go. Now that was confusing. What an extremely odd pattern, and the fact that we're on a timer. Well, alright then. Anyway, I think that's all we can get for the moment. Although this one does kind of suggest that there's some stuff we can do around the entrance of Mind Blowing and get one. Why don't we see what we can do about that? Quick. Okay, there's like no space under that platform, so it's certainly not that. Ooh. I see, so there's a little bit of a race inside of here. And of course, we all know how well platforming works over thin platforms in this early 3D era. And especially over something as thin as that while I'm playing as a unicycle, right? This is definitely not a recipe for disaster or nothing, right? I think we were pretty close there. I think there was just like the one last bit there, but I do want to get all the tokens before I am done, because, yeah. Okay, was that everything? Yes. Alright. So, maybe one last check of the clouds, because... Yes. I know, I should actually get to the level, but... I'm getting sidetracked again. As always. Oh. So what's hanging off of the bottom of this cloud here? Those look like they are grapple beam points, and we don't have the grapple beam yet. We're at 20, well... Sorry, tickets aren't the... They want something like 600 coins or something like that. I forget how many tokens Tinker needs for us to be able to do the thing. I was trying to do the delicate process of standing on that, but not landing on the level pad. You can see how well that worked. Not very. No, the raccoon is the villain this time around. Now you're thinking of the other Sucker Punch game. Oh wait, no, it's Rocket Raccoon, I gotcha. Okay. 650 is what we need for that. Okay. That's fine. I don't think the grapple is necessary whatsoever in the mine level. In we go. They get discount Mario to voice this guy. I mean, he kind of sounds the part, huh? And yeah, here we are. We're in a level called Mind Blowing, and as you can guess, it takes place in an underground location and focuses on explosives quite heavily. Be careful, don't do things like that. Hey, I couldn't see it, dude. That's just mean. Oh well. Easy fix. Jump 3 times in the right way, he'll let you go. Yeah, so these weird mushrooms will try to bite us, basically. What an incredibly weird game. And we can triple jump our way out of them to get a nice big launch. Make sure you explore around, though. Don't miss the machine parts and stuff, because, yeah. Unfortunately, they don't really give you a ton of time to look around to find where the next place to go for the big launch is. And yeah, I immediately assumed these lanterns were targetable, because they just sort of look it. I mean, they do have the target orb inside of them. Kind of. It's a circle, at least. Plus, it just makes sense the way they're physically structured. It's like weird handles. Well, there's the security bot from before. Nope. Probably should be kind of careful about lava. I don't know if it's instant death or if it's just damage, but, like, you don't want to be stuck in that. A load of bullpucky. It's painful. On the other hand, there do seem to be infinite lives, so at least you've got that going for you. Oh, huh, those don't break. Well then. Appears to be something over there, so we'll take a look at that in a second. But first... Darn! I didn't expect that to be easy, that's for sure, but I was hoping it would at least work. On the other hand, maybe if I aimed better. Okay, are there more cracks in the wall here? I think I saw another... Yeah. Let's do that before we get into the vehicle that's over there. Because, yeah, I see it. Oh, hey, even another crack there. Ooh, another entrance here. This wants some machine parts. Yes, I'd just like to take a look at what's going on here. Ooh, it looks like a mess. It looks like that. This is what it looks like. Alright, so I'm gonna need to do a little bit of physics puzzling here to stack to get in the middle of this. The beam lift. Move with the stick, hold Z and move stick to turn. Jump with A, pick up and drop objects with B. Alright, so let's get a look at this thing. Yes, we're in a three-wheeler. Oh, I see. And yes, indeed, its gimmick is that it has a 3-beam tractor beam on it. Well, I guess with these wheels, maybe it's more of a beam tractor, but, you know. Haha! I don't think that's how that's supposed to work, but I don't care. It's fun. You guys have been real jerks this whole time, huh? Yeah. A little bit. Now, I haven't played this in 1.5 million years. So, I don't remember if you get to, like, take this thing elsewhere, but for the time being, yeah, the beam tractor is basically just in this one part of the stage. For now, as far as I know. I may soon find out eventually that... Soon eventually, yes. That it's not... Ah, crap. Careful with the bomb. Don't whip around like that, you'll get hurt. Right, yeah, not that way, right. And another crack in the wall here. Let's pick this up. Get some more coins. Yeah, I had a feeling that's what that was gonna be. They can only give you so many machine pieces in those things, really. It's not like it unlocks the whole level. That'd be silly. That'd be something that you'd have to worry about much later in the game at best, right? Well, that depends on something. I have no idea what it depends on, but it does all right. Does that want another bomb? Might do. Ah! Crap. Fuck. There's probably gonna be a lot of that. Of me just getting killed by this particular physics puzzle. Ah! Yep. Well, that's pretty close to getting kicked in the head. An overly enthusiastic butt. Let's see. What can you tell us about this level? Good. Bombs. Beware of rolling rocks. Wait, no, that's something from Mario 64. Oh, right. Wow, alright. It dodged the, like, last frame there and then got me on the counterattack. Suddenly this one random enemy just pulling out this fighting game tactic. Wow. I didn't even see that I had gotten that properly. Did I get in here already? Must have. Be very careful with this. Unfortunately, the game doesn't seem to want me to do that, but it doesn't even work anyway. Oh, crap. Would I say silver controlled better? Yeah, probably. But on the other hand, silver was also, you know, Sonic 06 came out, I can't remember what year it came out, actually. Huh, if only it had a nickname or something that could help me remember what year it came out. But I suppose we'll never know! It came out certainly after this, though, is the important part. And this was, you have to remember, very early on in platforming history, well, 3D platforming history anyway, and even earlier on in physics-based gaming history. Like, it's not as old as, say, Pugsy or anything like that, but it's not new. Or something. Oh, my brain shut off a little bit. Anyway, so for some reason, touching these together of the same color gemstones makes an explosion. So yeah, yes, I completely, absolutely dropped all of my words entirely because, to be quite frank, I was saying things in a weird order in the first place. Almost as like part of the bit, basically. But yeah, as much as this was not like maybe the first physics-based game, period, it was definitely very early on in the concept of making them. There weren't really a whole lot before, you know, any sort of major inspiration for this kind of tech would mostly have been like Pugsy and shit like that. So this whole idea of, you know, the physics engine and all that stuff was all like very new for this game. So I would certainly hope, basically, that with that level of benefit of hindsight and game dev in general having a little more experience with the concept, that Sonic 06 at bare minimum could do a little bit better with this sort of thing, right? That it could handle a little more decently. So let's at least give it that. Those clowns can fuck all the way off, man. They're rude. Oh. Wow. Oh, now that's... Game, now you're being extra rude. I didn't realize these could cause damage with their... Wow, I thought I was far enough away by that point, but apparently the game disagreed. Well, well. Wow, what a jerk. Michael Bay edition. Michael Bay jokes will, like, never get old, which... No, I'm all here for continuing to make fun of Michael Bay, really, because, hey. Yeah, like, keep in mind that any of the joking about Michael Bay is more for the over-the-top popcorn nature of, like, well, it probably sounds a little bit weird to be like, oh yeah, his Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Transformers movies especially. But also, like, yeah. The guy loves those explosion effects a little bit too much at times, and it's like, at the very least, you could try to let this stuff breathe on its own, right? Yeah, see, I knew that purple token was there somewhere. I didn't hallucinate it completely, I swear. Also, I seem to recall hearing at some point that he was, like, not exactly great to certain actresses on set, so, like, that's not great either, but let's be real, most people are not thinking about that when they make the jokes. Even though it's a fair point and a real issue across the entire film industry, to be fair. Yeah, I didn't think that would work. I didn't have a sight on that thing whatsoever. Oh, I'm at least glad that didn't knock me into the pit. But there we go. There's ticket C. And where do we let out? Oh. At the place I was trying to throw the bomb earlier. Oh, excuse me. Don't mean to yawn. Not that much, anyway. Let's try going this way and see if this leads us in the direction of something in particular where we could use the mushrooms to jump for. I remember this piece of music very vividly, and it kind of gives me nerves because a part of this game actually like really scared the crap out of me when I was a kid, and it was something that was quite silly to be like that afraid of. Fuck! I may have to reset the room because I need that mushroom. Oh no! It went back into place. Yes, good. Anyway, yeah, it was something real silly, and I'll talk about it when we get to it. It'll be a couple levels yet. But it did freak me out a weird amount when I was a kid, so I ended up not finishing this when I was younger because of that. And this piece of music plays, like, right before it, so that's why it's sort of, like, ingrained into me a little bit. I just remember this one piece of music weirdly well. Okay, yeah, it just put us back here. I was like, where the hell am I? Alright, so back to the main area. There's more branching paths from here. I just admit I don't remember where all of them are. Okay, well here's one of them, and that wants the machine pieces, which we are a ways away from. me see if I can see anything going on in this room, because... yeah, now I'm a bit lost. Crystal room. Got some stuff going on up there. Oh hey, I can't pick up the bombs with that at all. That's interesting. I'm not sure what I expected to be able to do, but... I see a bit of a seam there. Is this breakable? Yes! Ooh. And I never would have noticed if it hadn't been for the graphics just like kind of cracking a little bit in that place. Okay, that's a very strange lava formation, to put it mildly. Oh, also, lava is not instant death, at least not here, so that's good. Possibly in the future it will be, it'll get, like, hotter or something. It'd be really rude. Alright, so that's our bomb supply, but it's my cannon this time, I see. Yeah, this doesn't feel like a good place to be in right now. Ah, I see. We're in this room. We're back in the main lobby. That makes sense, but I wasn't completely sure. Plus, there's still enough shit that I haven't done in this room that I'd like to try to fix that up. If possible. I just have to figure out how I do that. Oh, I see that thing moving up and down. I didn't see that before. Well, that makes the path a little bit more obvious. For the 10 tokens. Well, alright, I wasn't expecting that to be Ticket J, because it's this far into things. Or this early into things, rather. But I see, it's one of the ones that's more of like a pun hint or something. A very vague pun hint, rather. So... I gotcha. This goes back in here. See about crossing that gap again. Ah. Oh god, no, I thought that was a break in the track. Thank you, game. Also interesting that they've got a... I think that's called a cow catcher on the front of the carts. Very interesting little visual add-on there. Okay, so just wait for the circuit to re-happen there and jump through the hole. I miss it. No, not yet. Back! Dang it. I wasn't sure I had a conclusive grip inside the cart there. Fuck. And now we're gonna die in a second because we failed this jump, probably. Nope, we got there. Alright. So what's the rest of this track look like? Dumps the carts out there. That's... very mean of it. God, I have a little bit of, like, downward slipping because of the angle that I'm at here. On this floating chunk of rock. These floating chunks of rock, rather. Well, we've got enough for the grapple beam, so that's good. I can go get that whenever. Enough tokens. Surely there's more going on here, right? Okay, yeah, that's the exit space there. I see that. This goes into a new location. Ah! Shit! Damn it! Fuck. That jump seems like one that's a little bit far out of the angle. Well, I'm gonna go grab the grapple beam real quick. Because, really, why not, right? Excuse me. Well, I guess we've got a full power set already. That's neat. Yeah, that sound for shooting the grapple is definitely a stock sound effect. So I assume pretty much all the others basically are as well. Yeah, this pad marks a place that's good for doing this, but it's not a requirement to grapple from these locations. Can I use the regular tractor beam on this? Yes. So hopefully every other grapple target is compatible with the long beam. Let's find out using this thing if we can get to a good vantage point. Apologies once again for the yawning. Not even that tired, really. I'd probably have to test this in a level. It's like everything around here is just, hey, yeah, can you do some funny acrobatics? And I suppose I could, but I'd rather just see if this thing works the way I'm hoping it does. Ooh. I literally just chanced into that, really. What's that gonna tell me? Like, yeah. It's gonna say, hey, yeah, swing around in the clouds, knucklehead. And we already got what we needed for that. Yeah, the range on this is kind of awful. Like, weirdly so, really. Or am I, air quotes, supposed to do that from somewhere else? Oh, I do have a guide I can access and see what it says. Alright, well, I think I got all of those. Let's go back to the actual level that we're here for. Alright, yeah, we can grapple onto regular grapple points. It's just a matter that the range is not going to be amazing. So my expectations shouldn't be too high. Let's deal with this before we deal with the cart. Yeah, the way that floor is set looks kind of breakable. Curious. Wow. Well, there's the ticket. And there's an elevator? Well, alright, and also I'm not sure how I managed to hit that without getting the ticket first, but okay. Let's try checking out the other side path too, just to make sure if there aren't more tokens or something. Okay, yeah, it's just that. Move around this a little better. Doesn't really look like it. Unless we can do something in here that unlocks something, because I see that other panel. Hey, what the... Did I not grab this dude? No. Can I bomb that one at least? No. Well, they're definitely handing me over the bomb for a good reason, right? That's unfortunate. Thank goodness we have infinite lives, because then I can just dump them all as need be. That part I'll come back for in a few minutes. I haven't missed anything, because now I gotta find a bombable wall, right? Because one of them was take a bomb up where it can do some good or something like that. Wait a sec, I don't have that, do I? And the answer is no. There? I don't quite think that's right, but find out. I see. Yeah, of course I need the smaller block case. I can't just... that already. This up. That's... Alright, now, let's try to make this work. Yeah, that's pretty easy. I just had to actually pay attention to the layout of the level, which, to be fair, that's asking quite a lot from me. Now I've got an idea. Hey, get back. Fuck. Well, I see the game doesn't like my idea. Or perhaps it does, and it likes it enough that it has to shut the fuck down, because it's too smart. Well, we got all the machine parts anyway, so that's good. You could also try using the elevator. Yes. Whenever it feels like coming back. It's not so bad. Let's go through the Rolling Rock course without the bomb first to make sure that we get everything in such a way that I won't be annoyed. And it turns out that I'd already gotten almost everything to begin with, so that's good. Get a little closer. Where do all these rocks come from? There's just an endless rock pipe for some reason. You know, as you would ordinarily just have in your wherever. Now, thankfully, we don't seem to get any more distance of rocks that need to be dealt with there. And goodness, it's only 2 bombings that we need to do. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Not a hard thing to get at all, actually. I'm shocked. I would have expected much more pain. Alright, so we can go in here and we can put all the machine parts in and get ourselves ticket H. And in here we've got a nice long bit of platforming journey to make through that rock crusher, so we'll go deal with the carts first. That looks like it sucks more. Well, actually they look like they suck about equally, come to think of it, so... Oh, I went back in there, didn't I? Oops. Take this out with me. No, actually. Alright then. What? I'm not sure if it damaged me while I was holding it or not. It kind of looked like it did. Also, this camera is getting so stuck on everything. Oh my goodness. I mean, yeah, I know it's typical N64 platforming game, but still. It's feeling real rough in that particular area especially, like, yikes. We gotta make that jump better. Fuck. Maybe the next level will be full of less of this particular type of pratfall that I'm doing here, of basically punching myself in the face over and over. At least that's definitely how this feels as a... Mechanic. Yeah, see, that's what I want to deal with, is that wall over there. But also, holy fuck, these security bots have, like, an incredible amount of what's basically attack priority, basically. They're, like, really overpowered bosses in a fighting game. At least in that regard. Well, that works to get rid of them. Ah! I should have just taken the safe route. I should have... Well... Off you go. Never darken my towels again. Also, I noticed that mushroom seems to have fucked off, which, good. It hasn't respawned. Oh boy. Okay, so getting that into position is going to be an absolute pain, it looks like, because I don't think it has enough blast radius. To, like, just throw it at the edge of the rock. Oh, what else is new? Truly couldn't get a better camera angle for that, huh, game? Yeesh. Ass radius. There we go. And that was probably only about 1,000,000 times harder than the goddamn minecarts I've been avoiding. I'm hoping I can just press B and drop. Yeah, I actually can. Wow. Shockingly generous of the game, actually. Come to think of it. Usually it would do me no such a service. Whoa, that jump. Am I right back at the start? No, we're at a different place. Oh, I get it. I get the joke now. Get over here, you bastard. Haha, that's really cool after we got past the part that sucked. Alright, so what do we got so far? We're missing a very awkward amount of tokens. I feel like you never really want to be in a position in a video game where you're missing a prime number of things. And by a video game, I mean very specifically a collectathon platformer. Unless that prime number is 5 or less. Well, okay, if it's 1, that's probably a problem. If it's 2, usually they're in the same place. If it's 5, usually they're in the same place and somewhere where you haven't been. So, yeah. Back. Like, I think this controller does kind of like double input sometimes. Wow, I seriously have like no depth perception in this. In this game, almost in particular, it's real strong. Really? I can't reach that with... That's a little bit mean, game, but alright. I guess you win this one. But also, fuck you. Come on. Ah! I definitely went way too early there. Surprised this one isn't way too late. I screwed up there because at first I thought I didn't have like real purchase on that handle. And then I realized a little too late that I did. Oh. Oh, that's the worst. Just like every other jump I've been doing here. Fuck! Oh. I'm real bad at this. Just like everything else. You know, now is when the platforming is really starting. Truth be told, so... Well, that was a little bit of a worrying launch we got there. Yeah, don't try to speedrun that, I suppose. Just go slowly. And now where are we? Are we, like, in the actual Rock Crusher part of this? Crap. All right, we've got 14 more to go. That machine room has some real teeth, and I'm not just talking about on the gears. That is rough. Okay, we're finally at the end of that part. We've got 9 more tokens to get. And what the hell am I looking at? Now we're missing 5 tokens. So that means that we probably missed a gold somewhere. In a very simple location, or maybe we'll get it as soon as we drop out here? No, not quite. Well, darn, I was really hoping that it would be that easy. But I see it is not. So, dang. I'll be right back. Okay, hi. I'm back. Sorry about the hold-up. Where am I? Oh, yeah. Gonna go into a couple places and take a look around, and I kind of meant to do this from up there, but yeah, looks like there's nothing in here. Fine, we'll take the river. Oh, the stream. Whatever. The groundwater. So we got everything in the minecart cave, right? We really don't want to go back there. Excuse me, that place sucks. Did I miss anything in here? Well, I can't see from here, that's for sure. Yes, it was where I missed that. All right. Well, that's great. That'll get us out of here and on to the next level. Just takes the damage anyway. Listen, if it's gonna be that relatively not harmful, may as well. I believe I have enough to open the next ticket switch, by the way. So we can do that. Try actually pressing the B button. I don't know why I expected to just immediately do that, but eh. What are you talking about? Well, let's go in here and see what's going on here. God, all these checkerboard patterns and everything. This is a little much for the eyes. Pyramid scheme. Ooh, yeah, that's another level. That one is pretty interesting. So, a thing that is there to be noticed is that in this game, there's the levels often feature an odd combination of themes at times, and this is a case where I think it's like at its most apparent in that level, anyway. And yeah, 65 tickets to open the way there. I believe that's what gives us access to the final boss. But I could be wrong. There's ticket H for the overworld. There's definitely a way to get at that stuff. I just am not completely sure how. It's gonna take me a second. Go from on top of this mound? Yes, there we go. Oh, hey, and here's another new level called Food Fright. Ooh, it's got a spider. Yeah, you see? Is this messed up texture. Yeah, 3 tokens show the way. That's the hint for one of these. And that indeed leads us up to ticket H. Get back on the thing. That's good. Alright, so I think we're probably going to want to explore the rest of... Well... Boy, it would help if we'd gotten that purple thing. Let me grab that proper... There we go. Alright. Ouch. We got these weird electric fire looking things in this tumbling device. Oh dear God, what is this? And why? This is just monstrous. Oh dear God, this is pretty ridiculous too. I'll take a look, but that's still, you know, nice to see that on sale again. Ah, jeez. I'm gonna have to restart that hole. As we just get bumped around a lot more while we're dying. That's incredible. And by incredible, I mean, ooh. Incredibly irritating. I'm supposed to get to that platform. Extremely carefully, I suppose. Nice. Alright, so let's go back to that death chamber that we saw earlier. Not to be confused with the one from Sonic Adventure 2. Alright, now here we get to the real nonsense. Like, seriously, what the absolute fuck is this? Oh, this game's a load of bullshit, dude. So does this pipe just suck me up if I jump in? There we go. Yeah. Alright then. So we're done up here for a while. Until we end up getting around to the last two levels of the game. But for the time being, we're done up here. Second check on something. Alright, I think there's something that we missed in the mine level. Hold on. Let me just do some math here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I missed the health upgrade here. So I'm going to go back and grab that real quick, because it looks like it's not even in a particularly hard place to get at. And yes, I did look it up. Listen. There was something real stupid last session that I couldn't figure out how to get at, so I just haven't closed that tab for a couple days. Did I in fact get it already? What an asshole. Security robots are jerks. There it is. I was looking for it in the wrong place. Have I played Clay Fighter? Yes, in fact, I have played Clay Fighter. I own the Genesis one, but I've played... Well, I say Genesis 1, I'm pretty sure that Clay Fighter 2 was also released on Genesis. But no, I have the original Clay Fighter on Genesis. And I believe I have a copy of the fan mod Clay Fighter Tournament Edition somewhere on my hard drive. I've played a very small amount of the N64 one eons ago. But it has been a minute since I've played any Clay Fighter. But yes, I have absolutely played Clay Fighter. I remember the Clay Fighter games being pretty fun. Even the N64 one, which is much reviled, has its moments. Oh, is that just a weird lump on that? Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, it just takes a minute for it to actually start moving. Alright. Well, that's weird. But okay. Oh, this is fun. And by that, I mean... I'm going to grab all of those first. And I mean, God willing, I can actually get all of these, or any of these, to where they need to go. I legitimately just don't think I'm fast enough. Plus, I think I just killed one of them, so it undid the whole thing. But alright then, that's probably gonna be kind of tough, actually, because that seems like a bit of a time presser. Oh, big miss. At the very least, they respawn, though, so that's good. And then Clay Fighter failed to be respawn. What? Spawn. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about this now. So wait, was Tournament Edition not like a mod? Because I could have sworn... whatever. I'm pretty sure I've got that somewhere on my hard drive anyway. Because, yeah, okay, so I must have just been imagining that that was a hack. That's weird. Anyway, yeah, I've got that somewhere for sure. And I have the Genesis version of the original Clay Fighter. Interplay was very much like in on that. Whoa! Really, game? Are you sure about that? Are you absolutely sure? Ooh, boy. I'm trying real hard not to say anything rude right now, but... Hey, you guys know the Chocobo Racing minigame from FF10? And how you actually have to get below 0 for your time on that? Because... yeah, that felt kind of like hitting exactly 0 seconds in that Chocobo Racing minigame. I mean, it's not quite as toxically hard, but... that still is very viscerally upsetting. So, okay, it says we have 20 seconds, but we kind of have less than that. And of course, immediately, as soon as I charge one of the screws, it's just like, yeah, hey, fuck you, buddy. So now I have to take away even more time for that, and I dislike this mechanic intensely. Rental only at Blockbuster. I gotcha. Yeah, I know that Sculptor's Cut was a rental only. Sculptor's Cut, I know, is quite infamous for being like one of the most expensive N64 games out there. I guess probably kind of one of the most expensive total, but definitely for the N64 due to the sheer limited amount of copies and being a Blockbuster exclusive. Fuck my life, dude. Yeah, somehow that first one just missed, which I call a little bit of BS on. That time, I got away with it because I went right back to where the ticket spawned. That... that was horse shit, game. The fact that I got it and then it didn't count because I had to go even faster than the time limit because the timer didn't stop during the cutscene. Anyway, this level is called Arabian Flights. This is a level where they've crossed a flying level with, well, you can guess the other part. And we get a flying carpet, as you'd expect. Oh, okay, that must be what I have. So it's Tournament Edition. That's... wait. Oh, I see what you're... I see what you're laying down here, game. Yeah, the Eden Titan fight is, it takes some getting used to put it mildly. I've definitely gotten hit by some stuff that didn't really make a whole lot of sense for me to get hit by during that. Yeah, that one's not that bad. It looks quite overwhelming at first, especially when you consider the amount of the arena that gets removed. But it's not too bad. Just it's quite scary the first time. I definitely feel there's been a recent thing that took out more of... Oh, right, yeah, I'm thinking of the 7.1 dungeon where the final boss, like, removes almost the entire arena. And there's a couple other things that are like, you get almost like just a pixel of land, basically. I guess he kind of does. Everybody's been commenting on that. I mean, it sounds a little bit like it, I think. Oh god, this is quite irritating. Because, yeah, that block is magnetized. Listen here, you. It's somehow still hurting me as I'm... Wow, this is an enemy, all right. Sheesh. Who pissed and what developers Cheerios if they decide to do that? Oh, right. I gotta remember, this is Sucker Punch. I've seen, you know, the things that are in Sly Cooper. So the answer is just that the dev team are jerks. Now, I suppose I should just, like, do this a much simpler way, really. Fuck. Oh my. This is extremely bad. I mean, it's fine mechanically, like, I suppose. Aside from the part where the magnetic force that you have to deal with is so stupidly huge. Alright, pick this up, because I think having that up available to cart around will probably help me here. Seriously? Alright. Fine, I see how it is. I guess. Alright, let's just bring these back over. I think I'm only gonna need 3 of the steel cubes, but I'm taking all 3. Whatever. I'm slightly flummoxed here because of this being awful. Get. Well. Just wait for the reset. Just wait for the reset. It's quite terrible. Well, it's extremely frustrating anyway. Seriously, game? Again? Just drop. No, I'm gonna have to just reset this whole thing, aren't I? Yeah, this one needs to not be like a million miles away. What? That's not the right cube. Starting to wonder if this game was a bad idea, actually, guys. There's a reason why I said in the title of my first stream of this that this is kind of a museum piece, because quite frankly, this is very cool because of the early physics engine stuff, but there's some instances like this one where it just handles like absolute trash, dude. Like, why am I grabbing the wrong block so often? And never mind that, this stupid-ass magnetism puzzle is... it doesn't work well. Yeah, now I've got this going on where... oh yeah, that's absolutely in like the most useless place it could possibly be. Yeah, this is like not gonna happen. Go flat against the wall, come on. How hard could it possibly be to do? Finally, all that for 5 tokens. Oh, there's still another 5 token over there if I mean, that one at least looks a lot easier to do, especially now that I realize I can just double jump between those, which I didn't think I had the range for before. Otherwise, I would have just done it the easy way the whole time, but I didn't think the easy way was viable, so... Ah, yes, this is going to be a great level for the, the N64's draw distance problems. I was going to say, did the carpet fall off of the level? It did not. But I could absolutely have imagined that it would have, because it took that fall, and... you know how physics objects act in this game. Slightly weird. Damn it! Incompetent unicycle? Why are we gotta do things this way? At the very least, it seems like the premise of this is pretty simple. With regard to this stepping stone thing. Seems to just be hit all of them at exactly once. Unfortunately, there's the problem that you control about as well as you would expect a unicycle to control. And it does feel like a bit of a dick move for the game to be like, oh yeah, by the way, you fell into the bottomless pit. But, of course, I think that's probably kind of true of most bottomless pits. At the very least, there are infinite lives in this game. So, it's at least pretty easy to, like, you know, you don't have to worry about lives, is the point here. A quite obvious point, really, but, eh. Alright, so I'm gonna have a bit of a look around here and see if I can't find anything else that looks particularly interesting as a thing to start. Okay, so where's the first poop? That's right there. Okay. I want to take a look at my inset here again real quick. Propellers, switches, yeah, that can fall. It's a big bird, I'm sure. Circle around and look behind things. Well, I'm glad that my one instinct for this kind of kicked in a little bit. It may not necessarily have been much looking behind things, but all considered, for the era, by the way, this thing is not too horrible to fly. Which, granted, is probably not saying a lot because, like, well, you've played 3D platformers at all, right? You know how badly any sort of fly this thing it goes. Answer, very. Like, ridiculously so, really. Although this is a bit of an issue. If I could just have a proper, like, turn in the air would probably be a little better, but eh. An indicator as to the location of the next Superman 64 ring would never hurt either. But eh. I don't know how far we got into that course of rings either. Up. Needs to be like almost done. Please. I don't even know where the next ring is from there. That's a tragedy. But it's really that that one ring that keeps killing me. Because it feels like such a pain in the ass to get at. Again, let me emphasize that my praise for this game earlier in terms of its quality of flight was saying very little because it is an N64 game. It still kind of feels like you don't have hands, but at the very least you've got reasonable amount of stump going, so praise there or something. I don't know. God, still? Sheesh, this is harsh. Hey, Plastic Alan, I didn't even notice you come in there. I'm sorry. I was focusing up on ye oldie Superman 64 rings here. I'm being mean to it, but it handles a lot better than Superman 64, I'll tell you that for free. How you doing? Hope you're having a good evening. Yes, this is a staple of the 3D platformer. With or without the flight, but yes, definitely, hey, yeah, go through the rings to get one of the collectibles. I feel like pretty much every 3D collectathon of this era had at least one thing that was basically like this. I remember there was even a level for it in Crash Bandicoot, in Crash 3 in particular. But yeah, of course, Superman 64 was quite infamous for the rings. There were rings in Banjo-Kazooie. There were definitely rings in DK64. Shit. Yeah, a couple in Super Mario 64. As I said before, the reason why I keep making the Superman 64 crack is because I pulled the reference to such out of somebody playing the Super Mario 64 and calling the Manta Ray Star as being like Superman 64. And yeah, they were in Star Fox as well. That is correct. Sector Y, I think. Or maybe Sector X, one of those. Wait, no, Sector Y was the one that was at stage 2, right? So it was Sector X that I'm thinking. I forget. But there were a couple of stages that had things like that. Wait, no, Meteo had a thing that was like little round gates that you flew through. That's a different kind of... You stop that. Wait. I mean, I guess you always collect rings in Sonic, don't you? Although I don't quite remember if there was a Sonic level that had like these kind of big hula hoops that you had to go through to get things. Even those big-ass rings in Final Rush, I don't think they even did anything for you. Oh god, I think that's the last ring. Well, yeah, of course we're not counting the silver and gold rings. That's Castlevania, not... Oh. Where's... I'm just gonna take the reset on this one because I forgot where the other thing was. I'm not good at, like, forming memories in the moment, so... There it is. That's right. I was thinking of another part of the course with the going around that building on the right side. And that time we got the horrible ring without too much effort. What? Are you kidding me? I didn't see where another ring was. That's ridiculous. The voice acting in Clay Fighter. I do not remember voice acting in Clay Fighter, but they'll tell you it's been a long time since I've played that. Oh god, there's even another... Oh jeez. Oh boy. Whew. That was pretty rough. I'm afraid to jump out for that thing, but fine. So I can tell the game doesn't like me to have fun. But we got a big bird up here, so that's something to be dealing with at some point. There it is. About as close to being in the talons of the big bird as you can get, but honestly, it's a bit more like the eel. There we go. Not that hard, shockingly. I somehow cut exactly, like, the one corner that I needed to, basically. Gameplay is... It's a little bit rough, but keep in mind, this came out in, like, 1998 or 1999 or something like that, and it is one of the very earliest, if not the earliest instance of a game that is a that was that had a dedicated physics engine. Pardon me. Blah, 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 blah. Especially 3D games. Like, obviously this is newer than Pugsy, which was all physics puzzle platforming and stuff of that nature. But even then, there were kind of not a lot that went that hard on the concept in the wake of Pugsy. It was kind of still kind of an oddball, right? Although I guess, to be fair, especially if at that point you're looking at like console stuff or anything that would be inspired by that, might not necessarily be the most accurate because, well, Pugsy started out for the Amiga, I believe. So that did not necessarily mean that it filtered down all that well to any of the consoles because, well, the Amiga was a thing that existed in many parts of the world, especially the Western world. Meanwhile, quite a lot of the console devs were in Japan. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't 100% believe the Amiga was even a thing in Japan at the time. I mean, you can get one over there now, a retro model, obviously, not like they suddenly re-released it or anything. But yeah, I mean, back then, there were other computers in Japan, various things from Sharp and all those companies. NEC most famously had quite a few formats of the PC-88, PC-98. Strangely enough, I don't think a ton of stuff from those particular machines made it to console either, but I don't 100% know offhand how well the specs would have hashed out, so there could be a reason for that other than just obscurity. Or relative obscurity. A couple things did get ported from other computer lines over to a lot of the various Japanese PCs, though. I do know that. Ah, crud, we were almost there, and also, very, very rude of it to start closing early, but as we've seen before, those time limits are a lot more stringent than they look. Like the one that didn't stop in the middle of the cutscene. That was pretty rude. It just about gave me a very severe complaint of some kind at the time. Use this bomb for anything? Probably not from this vantage point. Yeah, remember to press C up to leave your first-person view. Don't try to press B or any of your other buttons, because you'll just try to do the things they actually do. Which is an odd choice, but alright. Well, I think we've got nothing else left to do here except for die. Fall in the pit, respawn, and then properly die. That's kind of fun. purple. And gotta remember that the one that we got screwed on was red, so... yeah, blue, purple... red. Okay, yeah, that's the one we haven't even been to that red one yet. Alright. And that reveals the ticket. Surprised they didn't make me go around any more for these. No, that's a thing that got a bunch of bomb switches on that thing. That's odd thing that I haven't figured out yet. Now, I know I saw another tower that had a purple token off the top of it. Let's see if we can't find that. Yay! I think that might be the only other one, which kind of surprises me, but hey. Sometimes this game is a little bit odd. Oh well. Alright, pop out of this thing and drop into the... here. Alrighty, so what do you want me to do with these bombs? Well, first of all, you want me to get this machine piece. I see what you're after here, game. Or before, for that matter. Wait. Always these clowns, huh? Ah! Yikes! Talk about oversensitive. Right, can I hit the thing again to extend this out further? No. Or do I have to? I can't reach that. Even standing at like the exact pixel edge there. Okay, well, I think it's swinging faster. It would probably help for me to account for that a little better. Not that well. That overdid it. Might not be necessary to once I get close enough here. Hmm? Like, there's no way for me to hit the far away target, right? Ah, good. I love to get comboed by the environment. Funniest thing in this entire game, which is really saying something probably, because this is... Okay, so am I allowed to just double jump to this? Which is what it said. Yeah, okay. I thought for sure that was not that was too far away. So yeah. That's me always trying to be a little bit too too safe with those double jumps and everything, right? Just assume that you can't get much of anywhere with them, because you will very often end up just absolutely goofing it in a really, really bizarre way. Hey. That's right. These guys have the Buckmaster thing going on. The fact that that guy hit me while I had him tractor beamed, that is never gonna feel good. Sheesh. Okay, yeah, here we go. Here's a case of actually having to use our freeze ray in the level. I forgot about this thing, to be honest with you. I was just curious if we'd broken halfway on the tokens or not, and yeah. I mean, I should know we have 200 tokens for the overworld and the 3 previous levels. So we should be good to go in that regard, but I just had to be sure. That's a lot of doors for that. Ooh, I don't think I like what you're selling here, game, but, Okay, yeah, so there is a minor current going through this whole thing. I noticed it a little bit before, but I didn't want to say anything because I was like, no, that's stupid. Come on. That's not a real thing. You're just imagining it. And they drift around because of their physics. Because they're physics objects. And no, it's not actually. It turns out there is a little bit of a current going through these waters. Not of an electric variety. Not... Come on. You know what I'm saying. Surprised I can't seem to freeze that for anything. Ooh, we got a... Yeah, we got a big hole that's gonna give us the suck. Yes, yes. The commentary writes itself, I know. Ah, good. I'm glad those things can attack, especially through the part where I have them grabbed. That was not going to end well. That's unfortunate. Well, it's time to redo those parts of the level. They're not that bad, though. Now that I know what's going on with it. Or the clown bot, because it's not doing anything. I almost got knocked into the pit too, just for optimal like rudeness in the game's part, right? I just did not have enough momentum there. Dang it. I mean, remember, you already kind of feel like you're on ice physics because, hey, unicycle, but... Now we get even more ice physics with this. Double ice physics. You know, a thing that definitely sounds normal and not like a pain in the butt at all. Also, I gotta remember there is a minor little bit of like backward current. That's probably what's making me overshoot my jumps the worst, is because I'm just like, oh yeah, surely. But also the... Also the ice physics too are, you know, causing me some minor headache, but... It's not as much as the other thing. Unicycle-based platformer. See, you say this, and I'm about to be like... Does Uniracers, which is the one where you play as, like, unicycles, does that count? No, I think that's more of, like, an actual racing game, so... And even then, I've never actually played it, so even as a joke response, it doesn't quite work as well. This seems like one of the very few that I can think of where you're, like... Where you have a unicycle whatsoever. I'm not saying I wouldn't support it for other games, but as your only mode of transportation, it can be a pain in the butt. I could go down the hole. Oh, thank goodness it doesn't damage you. Oh, I think it's kind of understandable because not necessarily that it's like, oh, well, Uniracers is easy to forget about, but more like you might not think about it very much at all just by virtue of it being a very obscure game. And if I recall correctly, it was only on shelves for a very short period of time before getting recalled, basically. So, truth be told, I think most people who know about it probably know about it, like, well after the fact because of that. Because of it acquiring that sort of, like, you know, pseudo-legendary kind of status off of the internet and things of that nature, and being like, oh yeah, check out this weird game, you guys. Sort of content, which, I mean, hey, I'm not here to complain. But it's also kind of it is like yet another in a long history of moments where it's like up your ass Disney from a corporate perspective, because the reason why Uniracers was removed from shelves, as far as I can tell, is because there was a lawsuit over that, and like Pixar having a recent short film that featured a little red unicycle as the main character, if you will. Which, surely they were not trying to do that on purpose. It's a red unicycle. It's a very basic object. Yeah, I mean, there's the other thing, is like, who's getting that fucking aggrieved about it? It's just a unicycle, come on. Welcome to... well, you know, the world is a weird place, isn't it? I'm just trying to see if there's more coins to pick up out in the air or anything real quick. Or if there's any of these tickets that are easy to get at, because, I mean, I've already gone slightly over time here. Oh, hey, the rings have respawned in case I want to torture myself some more. Nah, I think I'll pass. But, you know what? Another couple of minutes, it is what it is. We'll find it. We'll find a thing or something, or perhaps I will not. And I'll just be like, well, next time I'll have to go more into the dedicated thing locations. Which is a phrase, all right, but... Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think that bird has anything else here. Ah! Don't do that. It's a good thing we can just settle at the bottom of the level with this, so that's good at least. Maybe. Oh, hey, there's some coins. That's pretty good. That's pretty important. Off goes our carpet. Do we have another carpet summoner here? Yeah. There we go. Thought I saw something moving down there, but no, I think it was just Rocket's antenna. And me looking at it at an odd angle. Oh, there it is. It was up higher. I see. Come on, turn around. Turn around, turn around. Oh. Am I gonna have to get this, like, going sideways, basically? Oh, I must be running into the invisible barrier there, and the level is just like, nope, get down. I don't think you need to go that far, game, but alright. There we go. Now we got it. And, yeah. We're a little over half done with this level. And I've been streaming for about 3 hours, so I'm going to say that this is a good place to take a bit of a rest.